Stop.
All right, this is the relationship advice challenge. Very excited about this. This is humans versus AI. So, who can answer relationship questions from Reddit better, humans or AI? We have me and Nathaniel here. It's us against AI. Nathaniel, what do you think?
I think we're gonna win. I do think we're gonna win. Years ago, this what website YouTube channel used to be the Relationship Smith Show, and we used to go on Reddit. Would get questions, would read them out loud as we waited for people to come into chat. If you're in chat, please speak up, say hello, how you doing? Say hi to Tanya, say hi to me, say hi to our hosts of the show. We have Josh and Zaz. They're gonna run the show. They're going to get questions from Reddit that I have not seen. I've not heard. Tanya has not seen. Tanya has not heard. And we're going to answer them. And then we're going to give AI a chance to answer. And Zaz, I'm going to let you take it from here and tell us how we're going to play the game.
Excellent. Okay, so for you guys who've seen this before, you pretty much know the rules, but we're going to give everybody a little refresher here, especially Josh, especially. Okay, so first things first, no bummers. Like we're going to be touching on some touchy subjects, but we're not going to get too dark. We're not qualified, I think is the word for it, Nathaniel. We're not qualified to be, I don't know, saying, telling people anything about advice about, if they're wondering about life or whatnot. So we're going to keep it light. These are going to try to be pretty short. I would like Nathaniel to kick this off with the first question, and then Tanya, if you wouldn't mind following up, and then whoever wins that round, we'll do the switch and vice versa. How's that sound?
Yeah. Sounds great. And if you're in chat and you have a favorite answer after we've given all the answers, please feel free to tell us what you think. Also, if you have a question, we'll answer it too.
Exactly. So Josh, are you ready?
Yeah. I think Zaz was able to secure for us a special guest to read these questions.
Okay.
So we're good to go.
Just life entered my body right there. Yeah. You see that all the nervousness is gone now. I'm like, oh, we did it. All right, let's go.
Being hit on at work, but very uncomfortable. Hey, everybody. My friend 22F, who works in retail, has told me that there is a guy, 35 plus, hitting on her at work. He is a customer and comes in almost every day just to see her. He asks her coworkers where she is or why she isn't at her station if she has the day off. She has brushed him off multiple times and even told him that she was 16. He still keeps going and trying to take her out and flirting with her even though she is at work. She just told me today that he came by again and told her that he only has to wait 2 more years and that it's almost time for her to be his. Management can't do nothing because they said that he hasn't physically touched her. Is there anything that could be done here?
I get to answer this one first, do I?
Ooh, juicy.
This one, I'm going to start by first off, she should skip management and go directly to HR of the company. She's in a retail store. I'm assuming there's a corporate world backing that store. Don't go to management, go directly to HR. HR at any company worth shopping at will absolutely have a policy of banning customers before they do something like that. If somebody's acting creepily, they have the film. They know he's there all the time. They have her word at the very least. And if none of that works, quit. It's a retail job. Get a new one. That's my advice.
Nice. Okay. Well, he would not be accepting the rose.
You had a rose prepared. Oh, you win.
Props.
Yeah.
Holy. Okay, this is what I would do. I would either get my big brother, or if I had a husband or a boyfriend, get him. I would get somebody who doesn't work at the store and tell them to come in because I would probably text them and like let them know the guy's there. And I would make sure that they make sure that that guy's not bugging me anymore. What's the management going to do about that if it's another customer that's sticking up for me?
What I mean, creativity. Bang! I like that one right out of the gates. Let's go.
Boom.
We'll never
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, Jack Reacher. This. Oh my God! If your brother was Jack Reacher, how do we get that?
Tanya
Or
Reacher.
just have somebody with giant muscles, big bouncer dude type person come in.
Yeah.
We all know
Yeah.
someone and
Yeah.
have him deal with the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, if the guy's
Exactly.
hitting on somebody he thinks is that young, he deserves pounded anyway. So
Yes, totally. Especially if she's told him that she doesn't like it.
Yeah.
yeah.
So Flaming Hot Ashira, that was their question. Josh, what do you think AI has to say about this?
You described is not flirting. It is not disrespect. It is not inappropriate. It is two nursing students trying to figure out a clinical schedule.
What?
Let's separate feelings from facts.
I think we have the wrong clip.
First,
Yes.
Our first mess up of the night.
Hey, you know what? That was AI. That was all on AI.
That was all
It's,
AI. That
Yeah,
was
I'm not going to accept any other response but that.
That's
Audience,
I've
if you
had,
have any question, sorry.
I've had ChatGPT literally do stuff like that to me. So that makes
Is
sense.
that these hallucinations that we've been talking about for the past few weeks? Like,
It's an AI hallucination, without a doubt.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
The exact scenario that we're hearing is being put into ChatGPT. So there's
Yes.
Yeah.
no additional, no less information.
we're not coaching this. We are
We're not
literally going in just, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Josh, how we doing? Did we kill
Oh.
Josh? Okay, ChatGPT. How do you find a body? Josh?
Is Josh gone?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you couldn't hear me.
We
I
can
am
hear
looking to figure out what AI did there. We will get that one fixed in just a second.
We can just move along. We have so many
Yeah, if you
questions
wanna
that
do
we're
number
given.
2, we can do that. I apologize, guys, but we can.
Don't
try
be.
to move
You
on.
are a rock star, Josh.
This is
Yeah.
our first episode. We are figuring out what works.
I
and
mean,
doesn't. Like we go.
I
wherever
hope
you
this
want.
happens every time. I'm not even kidding. So let's go.
My 36F
So,
boyfriend, 37M, saw texts from a male classmate and freaked out.
Oh.
I am a 36-year-old going through nursing school. I'm in my second semester. I was talking about people in my class and happened to mention a male name. Immediately, he started questioning me. He asked if we've texted, and I was honest, we had texted before about class and our schedule, which no one could figure out. It was 100% about school. I showed him the texts, and he got angry and asked, why can't he figure it out on his own? I showed him all the texts. There were like 7 just asking for clarification on clinical times and placement. I showed him texts from some girls in class asking the same. He said it was flirting and not appropriate at all. I should have told the student I couldn't text men. He said I disrespected him and wouldn't hear from him again.
Oof,
We've been dating over a year.
a
When
year.
I tell you the conversation went, Guy, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go tomorrow, and the time on the schedule is really confusing. Me, I agree, I don't understand it either. I'm going to send an email. Guy, yeah, I already did. She hasn't
Burt
replied.
Reynolds.
Me, okay, let me know if she answers you and I'll do the same.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We're going to let you answer. I'm not sure what the question is here, but the advice you can give to this person, this
Yes.
36-year-old female.
Well, I think that she has a very controlling boyfriend. Let's just be honest, right? So they've been dating for over a year, and they need to have a serious discussion about keeping his jealousy issues intact. Because I don't like jealous boyfriends. They don't doesn't bode well for me. So, I'm not going to tell her that it's time for her to reconsider the relationship because that's a little harsh. But maybe, especially if the texts had really no flirting. I mean, come on, there's no flirting in the texts, right? None. It's just straightforward. So Yeah, I think that she needs to have a real sit down with her boyfriend and also delete the text as soon as they're done. I mean, delete the text. That option, you just need to know about it. Just delete them.
I love it.
That's fantastic. Nathaniel.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little more brutal. In this, I have rules that I've written down, and rule number 1 is do not date someone you do not trust, and rule number 2 is do not date someone who doesn't trust you. This guy doesn't trust her. He's checking up on her. He's checking in on her. He doesn't trust her answers. He's trying to tell her what to do. That's the controlling part that you get from no trust. My advice for her is absolutely to break up and dump this guy, because after a year, he doesn't trust her. He's not going to. He's always going to think she's up to something. She'll always have to check in. She will always have these problems and these arguments, and it's not worth it. Do not date someone who doesn't trust you. It's over.
I love the fact that you two came at this from 2 different angles. I just want to point that out before we get to the AI fun. It's like, it's great to see Oliver.
Oliver, what do you think? What do you have to say about that?
Well, Oliver ain't put up with that.
Either. He is not happy about it.
I don't like people.
No. Look at that. He's just like, ain't got time for that.
Hey, we got more viewers. The cat shows up, we get more viewers. It always happens.
Yeah, there you go.
So please talk to us in chat. Give us some questions, comments. If you have questions we can answer, we'll do that too.
I kind of liked your answer better, Nathaniel. I'm just being honest. I wouldn't want a boyfriend like that at all. You do need trust in a relationship. That's true.
Right. I mean, it's not like he crashed out over that, but it wasn't like a you up. It was just a, hey, what's going on? So
yeah, totally.
Imagine if it was something that could be construed as like, obscene, like, or, inappropriate. Nope. This guy just directions to here. I'm sorry. I'm going to have a meltdown right now in front of everyone. So, yes. All right. What do you think our friends in AI had to say? I think it was ChatGPT was the one that doled this one out.
The conversation was about school, was short, was practical, contained no emotional tone, contained no personal content, contained no secrecy. You showed him everything. There was transparency. There was nothing hidden. Now let's talk about his reaction. He immediately assumed something inappropriate, dismissed evidence, reframed neutral messages as flirting, said you disrespected him.
It's going into details.
Threatened
it's
to
like a
stop
law
speaking
firm.
to you.
Are we going into like
not a small
ASMR territory with this? I feel like
control-based reaction rooted in
I like the bedroom.
insecurity. Let me explain something important. Healthy jealousy sounds like, I felt uncomfortable when I saw that. Can we talk about it?
Oh, this is good.
Unhealthy jealousy sounds like, you disrespected me. You're not allowed to text men. The difference is huge. One invites conversation. The other tries to control behavior. The statement
is that Josh's microphone?
You should have told the student you can't text men.
I love it.
That is isolation language. It suggests you should restrict normal
Are those
interaction.
Josh's headphones?
Your partner gets to define acceptable communication. Professional collaboration is a threat.
Fourth wall, by the way, guys. We're smashing the fourth wall.
That's his bedroom.
Male instructors.
Is that Josh's bedroom?
You cannot build a career while avoiding half the population.
Okay.
Okay, it's not good.
Now let's talk about something deeper. When someone says you disrespected them for normal behavior, they are often confusing. I felt insecure with you did something wrong. Those are not the same. He felt insecure. But instead of saying that, he blamed you.
I didn't want you guys telling
That's
me about my bedroom,
emotionally
not shut up
immature.
completely.
Oh, okay.
I want to ask you
for,
something gently. Has he shown jealousy like this before?
We know that
Almost
AI is
small
long-winded
things.
now.
Because reactions like this rarely come out of nowhere. Now let's talk about the silent treatment. Saying, you won't hear from me again. That is
We also don't
emotional
have to listen to
punishment.
all of this.
It's meant to make you anxious, make
Maybe
you
AI can
chase,
shorten it a little.
make you feel
Yeah.
guilty, make you promise behavior changes. That is not healthy conflict resolution.
I literally
No,
feel like I'm getting
conflict
advice from an
sounds
old
like-
robot.
I need some
Okay,
time to
okay.
calm down. Let's talk tomorrow. Not abandonment threats. Here's the bigger question. If you had hidden the texts, that would be a problem. But you didn't. You were open, and openness was punished. That can slowly teach someone
That's true.
being transparent gets me attacked. And that's not a safe relationship dynamic.
No, it's not.
Let me
No.
ask you something important.
Okay.
When he reacted like that, did you feel confused? Defensive?
Yes.
Like you needed to prove innocence? Like you were on
Ooh.
trial? Those feelings tell us a lot. You are 36. You are building a professional
Wow,
future.
you are
You
36.
deserve a partner.
I go
who
there when I
supports
give
your
my
advice.
education, not one who polices it. Now I want to gently ask, are you
Keep
more
asking.
upset that he got angry, or more unsettled by what this reaction might mean long term?
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow, they
I'm
go
s-
deep.
All right.
Yeah. This
All right.
is
It's long-winded, and I will
Yeah.
give AI credit where credit's due. There was a lot of good touch points in there.
There was.
Oh, hey. Thanks, real estate, Chris.
Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate it. I think there was some good advice in there.
I
I'm
do
not
too.
one of the people who get to vote on what the best advice was. I think it meandered a lot and didn't get to the point myself, but like you guys get to vote. That's fine.
Can I just say something though? Like it,
Oh,
it really
100%.
was a cross between my answer and your answer, really, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. You guys aren't, it's not going to be like one-on-one. I mean, that's just
No.
unfair at that point. I mean,
but I
yeah.
do need to clarify something first. When I said delete the text, it's not because it would have been that if I was her, it's not because I was doing
Right.
something guilty. It's because
Right.
there was nothing going on and I had a psychotic boyfriend
Right.
that I knew that there was nothing going on. And sometimes you might not want to open up a can of worms when there's no need because you know that they're not doing anything. Okay.
Right.
Is that still dishonest? Maybe a little.
Yeah.
But-
It is dishonest anytime you have to hide anything or keep something from somebody, even if it's just to make life
True.
better for both of you. It's
That's
still like
true.
you acting in a way that's something you wouldn't know. Like I have people that delete their text just as a habit, like every
Yeah.
day, like all their texts. I don't get that either, but they're not doing it to hide anything. If that was you and he was mad, then that's a problem. But yeah, I think if you have to alter your behavior to make someone else happy, it's not honest to yourself.
Probably not the right relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what do you guys think? Okay.
Let's get some answers. Who do you? If we have people in chat and you have an answer, please pick. But if not, then we have to go to our judges, who happen to be Zaz and Josh.
Josh, you have any input? I think I said my piece on this one. Anything from you?
I think when Tanya pointed out that the AI's answer was a mix of both of theirs, it's kind of a draw at that point. I mean, she's
That's a
right.
very valid point.
Oh, you're chickening out.
I
Just
don't know.
It's the honest.
I
It's
think
the honest
Nathaniel
answer.
had the best answer. She needs to dump the boyfriend.
I do.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do like that. Yeah, no, that's 100%. I mean, if the guy's like having a meltdown, like I said earlier, over, I think, yeah. You said draw. I'm going to say this one is absolutely. This has got to be humans. Humans won this one, and they did it in less of the time to make a burrito in the microwave, and which I appreciate
it.
because I got stuff
We
to
did
do.
it, yeah.
So
Half the
Yeah.
time. All right,
Yeah.
let's go to the next question.
Yeah, around
Next
the
I
question.
just found
Daniel.
out that I'm a mistress
Oh, Burt Reynolds.
of 4 years. OMG.
Oh my
How
god.
do I tell her?
this is beautiful.
48M/36F. So I'm honestly floored and I feel
Oh.
so stupid.
Okay,
I've been in a
swear.
relationship with this man for 4 years. Me, my family, and my friends use him as the standard when speaking about good men on a regular basis. We met each other's friends and family. We traveled together, and yesterday I found an anniversary card to his wife. I'll love you until the end of time. Your husband. Holy expletive. I've been snooping since then to figure out who the F I've wrapped my life around for the last 4 years, and I don't understand the concept of a long-distance marriage, but that
Mhm.
seems to be the case.
Yeah.
There's so much, and I'm unsure how to process it proceed. His wife is listed as the owner of his business, and potentially, I'm connecting dots or making assumptions based on a number of things I found, leaving her job where she's had so much success and is so loved. I'm so uncomfortable with the idea of initiating communication with her, but she deserves to know because she could be burning her life to a ground for a man who didn't just cheat in a physical sense, but carried on an entire relationship. She deserves so much better, but I'm so nervous that she'll feel anger towards me.
Hammer.
I know I have to do
Nathaniel.
it anyway.
M
If
dash.
she's mad, she's mad.
Mm.
I don't know how I'd react.
M
Getting
dash.
your heart broken is so
M dash.
hard. I just know I won't be able to stop thinking about if she's okay if I don't tell her. So I guess I'm just hoping for advice on the approach. It'll hurt no matter what, but I'd like to do this with as much compassion as possible. I feel like a POS.
Language.
I'd never date
Son
a
of a
married
gun,
man
Bert.
knowingly.
Above, but I guess.
I genuinely
Oh, he said
thought I
expletive.
knew him
He's,
and
No,
could
no,
trust
she
him.
said shit up above, but
I
she
thought
just
I was
used-
done.
Oh
with
yeah,
all
yeah. I
the
changed all that.
BS.
I couldn't handle
Oh.
here. Burt
And
Reynolds
he's
swear.
married.
Yeah.
He actually got
Emotionally,
married after we met, but this
I don't need the
post is
longest
long
yard
enough.
haunting me in my sleep.
All right.
Okay,
Who
we
do you
need to-
want to go first on this one?
well, I just want to clarify because it's coming from a man's voice, so it was a little weird, right?
First
Yeah,
off,
yeah,
let's
wow.
look at It's Burt Reynolds, the
Yes.
Burt Reynolds. Like
I know that was
he
cool.
flew down to our studio and the Relationship Smith, tower,
Labs.
and he sat, labs, and he sat for like 2 hours doing some VA work for us, and I really appreciate him.
Right.
And he even did the voices. I don't know if you caught that. He went a little effeminate. Appreciate it, Bert.
Thanks,
Like
Bert.
and subscribe. Like and subscribe. All right. So what do we got?
All right, you go
Are
first, Nathaniel.
Oh, you want me to go first? This one. So here's the thing. We have to explore whether she should contact the wife. I don't think there's a need to, or necessarily she should. She feels she should. That's enough. If she wants to, then she's going to do it. And I can back that decision up. But she shouldn't care if this woman's mad at her or not. She's not involved with this woman. It's not a friend. Of course, she's going to be angry. She's going to be hurt. She's going to have her life destroyed from a few sentences. That's what you're doing if you reach out and talk. Sorry you feel bad about doing the right thing, but sometimes you have to. Alternatively, what I would actually suggest is that she goes to this man and he tells him to tell her. She makes him tell her the truth before she does. She gives him the chance to come clean. She doesn't say what she's going to say or all the evidence she's going to give, but she says, you tell the wife or I will. This is no longer a secret after this date and time, because if you don't tell her by Friday at midnight or whatever, I'm going to. That's my advice. I say, you make him do it if you can. And if you still feel compelled, you have to get over the idea that you're going to be hated. Too bad.
Nathaniel, I promise you, I would fear cheating on you. That is, wow. Well done. That is terrifying.
You're welcome.
All right. So, for my opinion, I have no idea why she would feel remotely sorry or remotely like she should apologize almost to this wife. First of all,
she was tricked too.
She was tricked. I know, but who cares if you? I don't understand why she would feel bad or that she wouldn't want to tell the wife. Like, if I was dating a married guy, especially after 4 years and my whole life was all wrapped around his life and we were very entwined, hell yeah, I'd be calling his wife. Or I might do what you said too, Nathaniel, say, you tell her, but I'm going to literally call tomorrow morning. But the thing is, you don't want to warn him, right? So there's also that. You might not want to warn him because then he might be able to cover it up somehow. You never know. He might disappear and she'll never find out. So now that I think about it, I would find out who she is and I would tell her. I would have no problem telling her. I would be so pissed off and I wouldn't care at all if she was mad at me. Because if I was the wife,
We agree
I would
there,
want him to
definitely.
just do the same thing. I'd want to know if it was my husband doing that. So I'm very black and white.
Wow. No, 10 out of 10. Like, so here's the thing. Knowing how how AI approaches this stuff, Mr. Do we have a name for our little chat GPT friend? We need to give him a name before the end of the show. This is going to be very difficult because I really, Josh, I don't know, don't spoil your guess, but or judge. Let's go. Let's get into it. Let's play the third answer.
You just breathe. You're not stupid. You're not a POS. You were deceived. Those are very different things. You did not knowingly enter a relationship with a married man. He built a double life. That is calculated deception. Let's slow this down.
I think the facial
4
features on
years.
this AI robot is
Family
what makes it
involved.
really.
This is,
I want
it
music
needs a
to it.
mustache.
Integrated
Yeah.
lives.
I want music
That's
to
not
it.
casual. That is a sustained, intentional lie. The shock you're feeling right now, that's your nervous system trying to catch up to a reality shift. This is betrayal trauma. When the person you trusted most turns out to be someone else entirely, your brain scrambles. How did I miss this? Was any of it real? Who have I been loving? That doesn't make you stupid.
Nail on the head,
It
Chris.
means you trusted someone.
Yes, you got it.
Hey, I'm just going to jump in quick here. The AI went 5 minutes along with this answer. I'm going to suggest maybe we skip ahead a bit, unless anybody is opposed.
Yeah,
I hope you skip ahead, and he's like, and then you dig your fingers in it. No, like just like something out of left field, out of nowhere.
Let's do it. No, and we
Long-term
can in the
deception
future have
requires
AI
skill.
limit the answer to like 5 sentences or 7 or
Yeah.
10 or whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Tell it.
Sure. Yeah, of course. This is the first time we've done this. So
No,
He
yeah.
maintained two realities. He convinced families and friends. That is not your failure. That is his manipulation. A very important question. Is there any part of you that wants him to explain this in a way that makes it somehow survivable? Be
What?
honest with yourself. Because
Survivable?
sometimes
You can
You are
survive.
now-
That's fine.
now my
you
mortal
look for a
enemy.
story that
I'm sorry,
hurts
Chappie.
less.
Who is this
That-
guy?
The reality is
No.
already painful enough.
No,
Right now,
that's borderline negative
your
points. I think.
priorities are
That's not okay.
1.
No.
Emotional safety. 2. Physical safety. 3. Evidence preservation. 4.
Oh, I
support
see what you
system.
did, Josh. Well done.
Clear thinking before action. You do not need to decide everything tonight.
Yes, you do.
You do not need to solve her marriage. You need to stabilize yourself first. I'm going to
I agree with
ask
that
you
part.
something grounding. When you
There is
found
no
that
stabilizing.
card,
There is
right?
call that wife and let her know
what
what's
was
going
the
on
very
now.
First feeling in your body, not the thought. The feeling.
Oh God.
Yeah, we're done with him.
Feeling.
I liked some of the
I know,
points that it was going at, right? But like,
I like-
then
My head canon. The next thing out of his mouth was, "Now let's tell you how it's your fault." Like it was just he was leading it there. Like what
He was
could
gonna
have
go
done
there.
better? Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I
Josh,
think
got
there's
it?
a lot of commiserating and not a lot of advice giving. Like, I know how you feel, and this is the reason you feel this, and the reason you feel this is deep, and like, and I think commiserating with
Oh.
someone or validating their feelings when they need advice on how to move forward is sometimes negative. They want the advice on how to move forward. They might want to feel like they're not
right.
that their life's not imploding, that they're a normal human, that life's good, but like what they really need is the advice on how to move forward. So I try to my style of advice giving is acknowledge that, but then move on with like the actual advice part instead of, oh, I'm
Right.
sorry, you need a hug. They're gonna get
Let me-
that or not, but you're a stranger.
We did miss a portion, so they may have got there.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
yeah,
what,
sure.
what if we put it into a different format? Like with what if we used Gemini or Claude, or maybe we should, it'd be interesting to see
Yeah,
the different
Yeah.
AI perspectives.
because let's not get into the whole dynamics of what kind of knowledge some
Right.
certain, AIs have digested and what they've kicked out. You can Google it. What happened to Google's AI
Mhm.
when left up to its own devices? I'll stop there. But the point being is, I think overwhelmingly, guys, you two have just knocked this out of the park. Josh, any feedback from you?
No, I would agree. Well answered. I think much better than the AI in that case.
Yeah.
Hey!
I thought
Right.
I thought that last answer it was going to be a bit of a struggle, but I think we're catching up here.
Yeah, I think that's a solid point. The other one I'd probably say 0.5. I have some ideas for the next time if we ever do this again, but we'll save that for later. But right now, I think it's a solid 2-0. Let's go on to the next question. Question 4.
want to move out into my own place, away from my friend/roommate, and not sure how to break it to him.
This is a fair question. Let's get into it.
So my
like
roommate
these.
and I have been friends for 12-ish years or so, and roommates off and on, mostly on, during that
12
period.
years.
Dude,
I
Chris,
love this friend
yes.
very much, but he is a terrible roommate. His personal hygiene is terrible, and he rarely does chores without me asking, as well as his mental health is bad, and he does nothing to take care of it, despite us discussing that he is depressed and needs help. We have discussed this before, and things might change for a week before he goes back to not bathing/doing laundry or chores. So I want to move out. He is one of my best friends, though. And I am hoping to focus more on the aspect of me being ready to live alone versus focusing on his bad roommate habits. Our lease isn't up until July, but I want to tell him soon so he can make plans for his own living arrangements. Any advice? Edit 1. Forgot to include that he is 37M and I am 36NB.
Non-binary.
Thank you. I was going to lean on you for that one, Nathaniel, because I was like, I saw that and I said, well, we'll figure what that out. Figure out what that is later. So
that being my initials also threw me, but like, that's okay.
Too.
Don't dox yourself, and that's my address.
I am eminently doxable. Like it's not anyway. Tanya, I think you give the first advice on.
All right. First of all, Chris, I like your comment. The AI looks like a GoBot from the 80s. Grok AI is pretty good. He's right. Okay, we should consider Grok. He's right. All right. So I think that because I've had in the past had to live with roommates many times. It's been a long time, but I think because they're best friends, I would probably really try to talk to him. Like I'd take him out for dinner or whatever and sit down and just really have a heart to heart. And just say, look, I'm going to be moving out if this doesn't change. I love you, but it's not okay to be live. It's not okay on both sides. But I think that you have to have your boundaries and you have to be clear about them, but in a nice, loving way, because it is somebody that you really care about. So that is what I would try first. If that doesn't work, I would probably I have friends that are therapists. I may invite them over, just pretend we're watching movies. Hopefully the roommate comes and sits on the couch, starts talking, get into a deep conversation, and maybe that would help. I would try a few things. But the fact that I would have told him if this doesn't change and within a certain, a month or so or a couple of months, and it's not all of a sudden coming out of depression, it's just at least shower, and help with the house. Because it's just, no one can live like that and be happy. So if it doesn't change in a few weeks or whatever, then it's probably time to move out and just be clear and honest about it. With love.
I love it.
With love.
It's very, very important. Yes.
I love it. My initial answer until I heard yours and you changed me was going to be a little bit more brutal until you realize 12 years friendship, they're friends, they love each other. But I'm still going to stick to the one part in that I absolutely think that this person does need to move out, because I think the person with the hygiene habits and depression is now codependent on them putting up with their bad behavior. So I would move out no matter what, but not tell them that's the reason you're moving out. Say, I'm moving out in July. I need to be independent. But before I go, I want to let's make sure that we're all prepped and, you're ready for this. We work on getting your mental health in order in case, the next person, and, maybe work on getting your habits and chores and not in the same night, not in the same conversation, but I'm moving out in July. And then a week later, hey, let's work on getting you some habits that you can do. If you're on your own or with someone else, just to keep you from getting in trouble, and then kind of encourage them that way. Either way, I think this 36-year-old does need to move out because they're enabling this person to live the way they are. They're not facing the harsh reality of somebody who doesn't love them in their space. So that my advice would be get out no matter what, but don't tie the two things together in that person's mind. They're going to think, I'm so disgusting, nobody wants to live with me, versus, oh, I better get my shit in order so I can live with someone new.
Right. So you're saying don't walk up as a roommate and poke your finger in his chest. It's all you. That's a bad idea.
Probably bad advice. Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure we have ourselves a
spitting on him's out too, in case you were going to go there. Just
But it's still 2026.
Walk up to your roommate like, listen, brother, I'm moving out and I'm gonna break you like it. No.
Okay. You were waiting to do that, by the way. You decided sometime in the last week that you're like, I'm gonna do this voice. I know you.
No.
I know you.
I've been doing it all week. I had to whip it out here too.
Okay, that's yep. Hi Twitch. So anyway, all right. So let's see what our buddy AI has to say about this. Josh.
Glad you're asking this before acting. That tells me you care about him and the friendship. First, let me say something clearly. Wanting to move out does not make you disloyal. Wanting a peaceful, clean, emotionally stable home does not make you selfish. You are allowed to outgrow a living situation even if you still love the person. Let's separate two things. There are two different relationships here. 1, friendship. 2, roommate dynamic. You can love someone deeply and still not be compatible as roommates. Living together is not just about friendship. It's about hygiene, shared standards, mental health responsibility, emotional labor, household balance.
What are you saying? What's going through your head?
You are carrying.
He's
more
saying exactly
than
what
your
you
share.
guys said.
That builds
Word
quiet
for word.
resentment
Like this is
over
frightening.
time. Here's the
I actually like what he's
important
saying. I think
truth.
he's
No, this
he's
is
saying
good
it.
one.
not
He's
responsible
saying it
for
good,
managing
really
his
well.
depression.
He's good at this.
You can care, you can encourage, you can support, but you cannot make him bathe, make him some therapy.
You cannot.
make him
Isolate that,
change
Josh.
habits.
Isolate that. You
And
cannot
you
make him bathe.
definitely
We need that
cannot
for later.
sacrifice your own environment trying to stabilize him. If you stay because you're afraid he won't cope, that becomes a parent role, not a roommate or friend role.
That's
Your
good
instinct
advice.
is
Yeah.
smart. You want to frame this around, I'm ready to live alone. That's healthy. You don't need to make this about you're messy. You don't bathe.
Nathaniel,
You're depressed.
pretty good.
I think we got to
Even
give
if
him a
those
point
are
this
true,
time.
No,
that
I
conversation
literally.
triggered defensiveness and shame.
I mean, it's only fair,
Shame
right?
rarely
We're here to
produces
see who's
long-term
best. And,
change.
Dude, this is
But
solid.
you can
This
say,
is his best one yet.
keep
He
it
showed
calm.
up, and the
Oh,
reflections on his
Fine.
chest are amazing.
Something like,
I want to add that in there as well.
I've been thinking a lot
I
about
mean,
this.
we cannot
and I
downplay
feel
that
ready to try living
whatsoever.
on my own.
great reflections.
I love
Great
you.
Great
reflections.
reflection.
And our friendship means a lot to me.
See?
But I think I need my own space for this next chapter. Pause. Let him respond.
But all
If
right,
he asks
let's
why,
Pause.
you can gently
All right.
say,
pause him.
Quit while you're ahead.
The
Quit while you're ahead,
answer. Yeah.
Chappie.
Oh,
Yeah. Good Lord. That was just chapter 1. All
we
right.
need the STFU tag.
I'm going to let Josh, you want to put some feedback on this one first?
Yeah, the feedback I have is that the music in the background here, the description for AI there was give me the music from an AI therapist's waiting room. And that is what we landed on. So
Some good insight, Josh.
I like that.
That's
I
fun.
like the insight.
For behind the scenes. I love it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Little BTS
No,
for you.
But
Yeah.
it works. Like it got that part right.
100%.
Yeah.
I love it. Like 10 out of 10. I mean, I love Robot too. We got a good better name Chappie though. No offense. It's that one's taken. But absolutely love
Hey, it's me, a Grok.
no, it's it exactly. But he's like an offensive Italian stereotype. Oh, mamma mia!
Will we be changing up the voices sometimes?
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds.
We'll definitely
He's
be
Burt
changing
Reynolds like
voices.
super busy. He can't get in his schedule all the
We
time.
can't hire
so-
him. He's very expensive.
Very
Alright.
expensive.
What do you think?
Oh, I honestly, it's like that one was his
Okay.
best flex. I think
Yeah.
at that point, our buddy AI really did well. I mean, I love what you guys did. You hit the nail on the head, absolutely. But he had steps, very clear, like this, cause and
Bullet
effect.
Find. Yeah.
Yeah, very well defined. And
Yeah.
that ASMR voice, man, just hit the
I
inside
like
of my
that voice.
eardrums.
I like that voice. I think we got to ditch Bert because he's pauses a lot.
You know
But-
what? I don't like your opinion about Bert's voice. How about that?
I love Bert. Cannonball
I
Run's
think-
favorite.
I also think if it's coming from a female's perspective, it should be female to make. I don't know. And
No, I agree.
Or at least
I just want
front
to.
center.
I want to hear Burt Reynolds do female voice, like just full on, like I have to go to the store. Why are you? Get out of my phone. I think that'd be fun. By the way, that was Zaz doing an impression of Burt Reynolds doing an impression of a female. So there we go. That's a little. All right.
So
question number 5.
Subscribe so the rest of the world can.
The
Number
blue chrome
5.
is outstanding. Our friend Chris in chat, the blue chrome is outstanding. Agreed. Agreed,
Yeah.
Chris.
Totally.
Nailed it again.
Just realized
Absolutely.
my boyfriend
Oh.
I've been dating for 2 years might be a flat earther.
Oh God.
I don't even know how to start this.
I can
I'm
start
pretty
the
shocked at the conversation I just had. My boyfriend has been sending me reels showing a theory where the Earth is encapsulated in an ice wall and is a tiny part of a greater Earth and land we don't have access to. He also informed me that the Earth does not rotate and the sun is actually revolving around us. I've known him for 2 years, and he sometimes has brought up conspiracies, but not anything like this. I have a science degree and tried to explain to him gravitational pulls,
This is
but
the
he
greatest
said
one of my
that's
life.
what they want us to believe. I
They.
feel like I'm being punked. How have I gone this long without ever knowing this crazy belief he has? This has to be a deal breaker, right?
Can we pause real quick? Yeah, this is where we find out, like, one of us, because I mean, law of averages, right? One of us is gonna be like, wait, so the Earth isn't flat? If one of you guys do that, I have to back out.
I actually think that this guy needs to dump her for not believing in the truth. No.
Oh my God. Wait, let's go full on unique perspective. Okay, we're embracing this role. I think Tanya went first last time.
Yeah, I did. You could take it, Nathaniel.
You
Oh,
sure?
she's like,
Is this where we find out you're a flat earther?
oh no.
I'm not saying a word until it is my turn.
Oh yes. Hurry, and you better
All right.
talk fast.
All right, I'm going to talk real fast, unlike Burt Reynolds. What we have here is what sounds like, honestly, my gut instinct here. My gut instinct, and this is how I would start a reply post to this on Reddit. I'm pretty sure he's trying to break up with you by having you break up with him. He's filling you with a whole bunch of bullshit. So you're like, I am done with this guy. I'm leaving. Because it sounds like
Genius.
it sounds like something that I've had, let's call friends of mine, totally not me, do to make people leave them alone. But after 2 years, maybe that's not true. What I will say is, if you think that something is a deal breaker, let it be a deal breaker. It's okay. You're not shallow. You're not too high standard. You're not being whatever you think you're being. If this is something you don't respect in somebody and you can't respect somebody that believes something like this, get out. Regardless of who's right or wrong, none of that matters. If they believe something you can't respect, run. It's just not going to work out. It's beyond love. It's beyond compatibility. It is just, hey, you don't respect them and you can't be with somebody you don't respect.
Okay, nice. So yes, I'm with you there. My whole thing is like, why did it take you 2 years to find out that he even thinks the Earth is flat? Like, wouldn't you think that as a first, second, third, fourth date, like you would just know? Because if he's thinking that, he's thinking other things like that. That's not.
Right,
That's
more.
Oh my God, you're so right. It's a domino effect. Yeah.
It's a domino effect for sure. That's not where it stops, right?
Oh, hold on.
agree.
Pause.
Yeah.
Tanya, do you have experience in this? Did you happen to talk to somebody who is a flat earther? Because that's too accurate. That's way inside baseball. Like 100%. That is really well done. Yeah.
No, but I've had a lot of boyfriends through the years.
Okay.
Dated a lot. Weird things happen. I'm very judgmental when it comes to dating and those different things like this. So
No,
yes,
you're right though. It's like 2 years, and they're going to not.
Let her go. Let her go.
Right.
She's still answering.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay. No, you're right.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so and then to take it from there, I do believe that Nathaniel's right that if you guys, I mean, it's never going to work out because you're a scientist, and you're just no matter what, you're not going to believe the Earth is flat or half the other stuff that he's telling you. So. Yeah, and I think that it's just I would wonder about your relationship and the fact that he even just took 2 years for him to tell you tells me something. So I do believe that what Nathaniel is saying is true is that it is his way of breaking up with you without being the one that breaks up. He's trying to pin it on you just to break up with him because it's crazy that he would say that 2 years later. That's
And again, the observation that it's not just one thing. Like someone's willing to the earth is flat. They have a couple other breadcrumbs they're going to leave lying around. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cork the bat for anybody, like for the audience. Or
No. I just wanted to make sure that Tanya got her words out here.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I feel like I'm being a little biased, and my apologies. Josh, reel me back. Let's go.
It's fun too because it can be like a 2-part scheme as well, because then you don't tell anybody else those beliefs, obviously. And she goes, "Oh, he's crazy." And you go, what is she talking about? I've never said any of those things. She's the crazy one. And then everybody believes you because she's
double
the only
reverse
one that ever
gaslight.
saw that. Yeah.
Double reverse. All right, if we don't have a JPEG or
It's a
a
specialized move, but if you can pull it off.
Oh my
it's
God.
tough. It's so hard.
Double reverse gaslight.
I haven't even tried that since I was 19.
Oof. I pulled my.
People actually do that. People do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Some of us in this
100%.
room may have already done that.
I was a coward about breaking up in the early days. I would find reasons for people to not want to be with me, and I may have said some really crazy things. Just have them go, you know what? I'm going to back off.
No, don't cookies, no milk. That at least an example. One, what's the safest example? And and don't let it be like you might want to get tested. What's the safest example?
I will tell you the start of this story in that this girl had a twin sister, and I didn't like her, and I wanted her to break up with me. So I suggested something that would disgust her and make her break up with me.
Probably should have been more clear. Nothing that's going to lead to charges down the line. We have a statute of limitations. Let's go to the answer to question number 5, Josh.
First, take a breath.
All
You
right,
are
I'm gonna
not
say,
crazy for being
that
shocked.
The AI has
When
answered for
someone
5
you've
minutes
trusted
again
for
here.
2 years suddenly
We're gonna skip
reveals a
ahead in a second.
belief that deeply conflicts
Let-
with your
let's-
understanding of
wait.
reality, it can feel destabilizing. It's not just about flat
No.
Earth. It's about
Right.
worldview. Let's slow this down. What's actually
You slowed it.
happening here? This isn't just he believes something weird. This is he rejects established science. He dismisses evidence as manipulation. That's what they want you to believe. He
Okay.
subscribes to a closed belief system. That last part matters most because once someone moves into they are controlling the narrative territory, you can't debate with facts anymore. Every fact becomes part of the conspiracy.
Daniel, you're like
That's
dying.
not a disagreement.
But I like this logic
That's
for
a
other
different
reasons.
epistemology.
Like you could pull it into other
a
arguments.
different way of deciding what is real. Why this feels so
I'm
jarring.
like, that's
You
good
have
when
a
you
science
have
degree.
a closed
Your
logic.
worldview is likely based on evidence, replication, peer review, scientific
Yeah, we know how
consensus,
scientific. Yeah.
and defensive. Is this identity level belief? That tells you whether this is a phase or a framework. My final thought. What bothers you more? A, that he believes the earth is flat. B, that he dismisses science. C, that he distrusts institutions. D, that you might not share a reality. E, that you didn't see this sooner. Your answer matters. Because the belief itself is one thing. But what it represents about compatibility is the deeper issue.
Yeah. I mean, that wasn't a bad answer, I don't think. But you guys make your decision.
I honestly I did not like the answer. There was a few things that stuck out to me, but Josh, you wanna take a swat at this one first?
It was a fine answer, but I mean, it was just belaying everything that the two humans have already said. It's obviously this guy's a moron. Get out of there. What are we talking about?
Well, yeah, but it was along the line of do you want to accept it, because this is something like it's like no 2-year relationship, like 2 years stuck out. I was like, this is something it's very well established in a foundation. And that's even before, like, I mean, he had to believe this before because he has this idea in his head. So anyway, now I sound like I'm doling out terrible information. I'm not qualified for that. So I'm going to say I don't like that, but yeah. So.
Are we on our last question? I think we are.
Oh yeah, we're coming up to 1 hour. So you want to do the last question? Oh yeah.
Do we pick humans versus?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Josh, what do you think about this one? Who wins this one?
Humans. That was humans. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Again,
We're killing it.
bias.
We're the best.
I think it's 3-1. I think safely 3-1. I think we maybe say it, generously probably 2.5 to 1, but 3-1.
And ready to hear some Frank Stallone victory music.
All right. So this is the last. Is this not the last question, Josh? Or
We do have one more question, but it does come in 2 parts. So
yes.
Okay.
Well, we have to. Okay. So how we're gonna do this is we're gonna
You
do
get
the
warmed up for
question, then we'll do they'll answer it, then we'll do AI's answer, and then we're gonna do the second part. Does that make sense?
AI has 2 answers as well.
So I'm full of shit. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. I mean, that should be life advice anyway. If Zaz says something, I mean, he calls himself Zaz. No, we'll do the first one, and then we'll do the second one, I guess. Sorry for splitting them up then.
I, as a girl, ask out my male coworker. For a little context, I, 20F, work with this guy, 21N, who I really like.
Thank you.
Pause.
For
I
bringing
think
that
he
guy.
likes me.
This is the coworker, the question. Every time that Nathaniel did this show back in the day, there was always at least one coworker question. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the coworker question. Let's go.
And if it wasn't in a question that we read, a caller would call us with the question about a coworker.
Yep.
And the answer
Yep.
is
The answer is no. Before we even get into this, if AI says anything different, I don't care what kind of ASMR sexy voice he has. If he says yes, he's out. So anyway, that's the standard. Go.
This is very interesting.
Me too, because he's kind
Great
of
play to me.
flirty, and he doesn't really talk to our other female coworkers. The point is, he's kind of shy, and I think he's too scared to ask me out.
Yeah, that's why.
I think he once almost asked me out because the conversation was leading to that point, but then someone walked into the room and ruined the moment. I kind of want to ask him out, but I'm not sure if I should do it.
Why?
Do guys think it's weird if girls ask them out?
In the 1970s.
Is it like a turnoff if girls are too straightforward? Or would he have asked me already if he really liked me? And am I just misreading the signs?
All right. So don't play part 2. I want to hear what Tanya and Nathaniel have to say, and then we'll play part 2 after that. And since AI has probably a very well thought out, very wordy explanation, we can do all their explanation. Yeah. Anyway. So guys, what do you think?
Okay. Do you want me, who goes? I don't know.
You
who
go
goes.
first. You go. I think I went first last time. You got it.
Okay, so my opinion on this one is it all depends on how much you love your job. Like, if you love your job, don't ask her out. Don't ask him out. If you don't like your job, who cares? Honestly, like there's other things in life, right? And you never know, you could find the love of your life. So that's that's my first and initial reaction to it. What else were they saying that they ruin the moment? It doesn't matter because other moments will come along, so you're fine. But yeah, so just that's my initial thing is like, if you don't like your job, why not? You have nothing to lose. But if you do like your job, then I would probably be either very stealth about it or I just probably wouldn't do it. That's my answer.
I also think that's good advice. My answer is something other than a flat no. In that, like, yeah, I mean, at 20 and 21, I don't know what the job level is, but it's probably an easy enough to replace job. I'm not sure how easy that is in the job world right now, but still, I don't imagine there's too much of your life wrapped up in this job. But know that it could get very bad very quickly. You might not want to be at work ever again after a breakup or something silly, or he might not want to. It could cost both of you wanting to work there, let alone your jobs if you get caught. Go into that knowing that. But the thing that I really kind of want to get at is this whole, do guys think girls are weird? Does it seem too strong? Is like, this is 2026 and everybody's different. And we don't know this guy. He might hate girls that ask guys out. He might think it's the biggest turn on in the world. The only person who knows that is the person asking the question. She's there in front of his face. And if she doesn't know if he's that kind of guy or not, then you got to just shoot your shot and go, hey, do you want to go out and get lunch sometime? Just go for lunch. Don't call it a date. Don't make it a big deal. Does he want to hang out with you outside of work, one-on-one, at a lunch?
Yeah.
You go Dutch. That's my thing is, but stop looking for signs. Stop trying to read the room. Stop trying to be psychic. Ask him out to get a sandwich some Saturday.
So I want to pause real quick before we go any further. Real estate Chris said, I had plenty of girls ask me out from work when I was younger. Valid point. I love what Tanya said there. That is a new perspective. And Hammer, I'm sorry, Nathaniel, you've
Right, Gary.
Gary. Yes, you expanded upon that by identifying the age. He said it was never weird after I said no. We're still cool.
Sure.
Fantastic. I think 10 out of 10, guys. That is evolution, right? And in the answer, understanding it's not a static yes or no. And here's the other pieces. I never thought about the age part. Thank you. The age part does come into play because these jobs are not forever jobs at 20, 21, right?
Usually, unless your dad owns a company.
Josh, you want to play part 2?
Glad you're thinking this through instead of just reacting. That already says something healthy about you. Let's slow this down.
I meant part 2 of the
Look at it
Burt
calmly.
Reynolds.
First, yes,
AI
you
wants to
absolutely
answer
can
part
ask him out. There is
Let's
nothing
just
wrong,
slow it down
weird,
again.
desperate, or too much about a woman asking a man out. Healthy men do not think, wow, she asked me out. That's unattractive. Healthy
That's bold.
men think,
I don't
wow,
agree.
she likes me. That's flattering. If a guy is turned off by a woman respectfully expressing interest, that's actually information about him, not about you.
All right.
You're not asking, is this
I want
allowed?
to ask you a question.
You're
Nathaniel.
asking,
I'm very curious.
is it safe for me to
Okay.
risk being seen? That's what this really is. And yes, it's safe. You are allowed to show interest, be direct, take initiative, risk a small moment of vulnerability. That's not unattractive.
Wow.
That's adult. Now let me ask you something gently.
It's good stuff.
If he did say yes,
Good stuff.
how
Yeah.
would you feel? And if he said no, what are you most afraid that it would mean about you? I'm really glad you're thinking.
Okay, can I ask you a question, Nathaniel? So do you
Yes.
think that if a woman asks you out, if you were single, that it's unattractive? It's just interesting.
No. But
Oh.
I'm thinking there are people who would think it's unattractive, and I don't think they're gross or wrong. It's just how they were raised, or what they look for, or what they're attracted
Yeah.
to in a woman. But me personally, I wish every woman on earth would be more interested in saying, "Hey, do you want to go out? Do you want to," instead of whatever we think those traditional roles are that we got over the decades of, like, she's asking, like, is it okay? I'm like, yeah, it's okay. You're a human being. You have every right everybody else on the planet has. I can't wait till we get over that someday. But yeah, I think it's also okay if a guy doesn't like it, or if a guy likes it too much. You're allowed to be anywhere on that spectrum.
So I remember when I was dating and when I was single and younger, especially when I was younger, I would lose out on the guys because I didn't ask them out. Even in my generation, which was like most guys, it's weird. I felt it was weird for a woman to ask a guy out, so I always felt very uncomfortable, and I always wanted a guy to ask me out because it's just how it was, more so. But then a lot of the guys that I had crushes on, there's always a woman that's going to be more aggressive, right, out there. And a lot of them can be more aggressive, and they would always end up getting the guy that I liked because I didn't speak up. So I also think that if a woman goes and asks a guy out and he thinks it's weird or uncomfortable and judges her for it, I mean, there's something to be said about that too. I think that's kind of dumb.
There is, and the thing that I would say is they're not compatible. Like,
Right. Yeah.
that guy wants to be with somebody who would never do that. And it's okay that for them to find each other, but if you ask a guy out and he's turned off by it, he clearly is not the kind of guy you want to be with anyway.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
there's
Like, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's a different situation, when you walk up to a guy at a bar and ask him out, if it's a female, or if it's a guy from work that you've known for a while. Okay. Yeah. It's hot when a woman is more aggressive. Right.
I
I've
agree.
heard that a lot too.
100%. I identify with that group of men by a large portion. I've been married 30 some years, so I don't know what it's like, but like, it was a great feeling when it happened when I was younger. Like, it's just, hey, I want to go out with you. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. It's just hard
a
because,
bonus.
I missed out on a lot of guys because I wasn't as aggressive, but it doesn't mean I wasn't one of the good ones to date. Because
I mean,
sometimes
you were
the
Miss
aggressive
Canada.
But sometimes the aggressive women are not the ones you want to take home to mom. So it all depends.
Well, you don't take them home to mom. You don't even have to take them.
So that's what I'm saying. Those are
The point
aggressive
wasn't.
women.
The
It's
point
a
wasn't going
podcast.
home. There was no dinner thoughts. No.
Right. I wasn't that person. I was the one
Josh,
hoping they
ready for
would.
part 2?
Come on.
Yeah, but I'll just mention that
Oops. Anyway,
my wife was the one that asked me out originally, and I'm pretty sure my mom likes her more than me at this point. So,
My wife hit
nice.
on
There
me
you
in a
go.
bar.
yeah.
My wife hit on me in a bar. She asked me to sing karaoke, and I told her no.
Yeah,
She
I
didn't
think
go
that's
away.
great. I think that's awesome. I
All right,
love that. I
so,
can't believe that that's in both of your cases. That's pretty cool.
I
it
was.
was- it was
I'm a
very-
loudmouth jerk, but I'm actually shy when it comes to people I haven't yet said hello to.
Okay.
So she broke the ice, and I just ran. Swell swam.
All right. But you're both
Poorly.
married now to those women. That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
So there's a
Here's
second
a-
part to this now, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
second
yes.
part, here we go.
I can't wait to see
Okay,
this
this
curveball,
post
you guys.
was like 1.5 months ago, and boy, things have changed. Not sure how it happened, but we started texting not much after this. First, we only talked every now and then, but then we started texting more frequently, and we got very close. He got more flirty, I got more flirty, and it was very obvious that everything between us was not casual.
Oh.
Even some other coworkers came to ask me if there was something going on between us. Everything had been building up to a date, so I decided to be the one to make the first move, and I asked him out.
Oh no.
Here's where things get funny.
Oh no.
Not really, but laughing about situations is my coping mechanism. I totally expected
I learned
him
a
to
new
say
command.
yes, but he said no. He said he likes our friendship the way it is, and he said he would like to keep it that way. He doesn't want to go on a date with me, but he would like to keep on talking the way we do, so with a flirty undertone and constantly texting. I am not even sad. I am just so confused by all of this.
So there's a
Okay.
plot twist on our last question, and I
I
thought,
think I know what it is.
What? Oh, what do you think?
He has a girlfriend.
Oh, geez, I didn't even think about that.
I didn't think about
Yeah.
that either.
Holy
That's a
smokes,
good insight.
100%.
It clicks. It clicks.
Yeah.
He's flirting on the side, but he's not willing to totally cheat, sort of thing.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah. Dump that dude.
he
Chris,
does
sorry.
like her.
I'm
He
enjoying
likes-
Chris, man. He's
Dump that dude.
crushing it.
Let's get
Yeah.
Chris on here. He's an AI face too.
A lot of guys want their cake and eat it too, and that's what he wants. He wants
Yeah,
to.
it's
do
I didn't
you want
honestly.
to give
I,
a longer answer, Tanya? I love if that's just your answer.
That's my
You
answer.
killed me.
That's it.
My answer here also is it's not that because it was completely originally not in my head. It was totally you. Trying to think. So from her perspective, she wanted something more, and it took her 1.5 months and however long it worked to get to the point where she said, "I'm interested in being romantically or seeing if we could work out as a couple." She built all this up and never told him that stuff. There's a lack of communication there, I think, and it's kind of on her for not getting that information out there sooner so he could tell her what he wants. This whole time she's been going for something, he's been going for something else, whether he's with someone or not. And then when she finds out, she's destroyed and hurt, and that sucks, and I feel for her, but it's kind of on her. She's the one who let it go this long without saying, "Hey, let's go on a date," or "What are you thinking about me?" When you're flirting, I think like day number 3, you're like, "So what if we met?" You know, like you kind of like what you try to transcribe it into the reality. So yeah, he's not into her for whatever reason, and that's okay. He's not a bad person. She's not a bad person for asking. It didn't work out. You could either stay friends and have 40 texts, which I wouldn't recommend because clearly she wants more right now. But like, yeah, I think my advice would just be find out whether you can be friends on this level or not. And if not, move on.
But the fact that he's flirting with her on text is pretty shitty. It tells you a lot about what kind of guy that is.
That's the move on part. But like,
Yeah.
if she can keep this up, do it. But if you can't, then get out.
But I can't tell you how many girls would stay in that situation, thinking that they're going to turn him around or thinking that, like, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. That's why there's somebody else involved, and she's
I like
just
your advice
hanging
better.
out.
I like your advice better.
I
Of
don't
the
know. I
humans,
think
you
have
win
great
on that one.
advice. I think you
No,
have
I
great
love it.
advice. It's humans
I-
against the AI. We're on the same team, Nathaniel.
No, I know that, but I love the fact that you're not letting up on that. Like he knows what he's doing, and you're right. He knows what he's doing. I
He does.
can't get away from that. He knows what he's doing.
I see guys like that doing it to my single girlfriend.
He's using her as backup. Yeah, there's a that's my real face.
Well, even
I
if
just-
it's none of
okay.
that, even if there is no other woman and he's just playing her along because he likes to flirt, he knows what he's doing. He knows
If
he's
he's
stringing
not-
her along.
But if he's not attracted to her, he's not gonna. Yes, he's using her as a backup. If he's not attracted to her, he's not gonna be flirting with her.
100%.
She's an option. She's an
Yeah.
option, but she's
Didn't even think about that perspective until you brought it up, and I was like, oh yeah, all that checks out. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, it's 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a lot of experience with relationships, unfortunately.
I think we're gonna have to do this show some more.
One
Hey,
says,
before we get
I
to
like our
AI's final
friendship
big
to-
boom answer, wait. We forgot to do something. What's happening here? What happened 5 minutes ago on Tanya's channel?
Holy shit! Is it? I'm sorry.
Oh.
Holy gosh darn!
6 minutes ago now.
We should break the news. We should tell everybody who watches this later.
We had
Jazz,
announced it.
Tanya?
We had
Oh
announced
yeah. Sorry, no. It's so 5 minutes from now or 6 minutes ago, Tanya, you just started a new series of reels, I guess shorts or whatever platform you're releasing it on. Essentially, doing a tell this house. What it is you telling some stories about episodes that you were calling and going through those. So that at 11:30 Eastern time, Nathaniel, was released.
Not 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. So
If you are a fan of Sell This House or have watched Sell This House and you would like to have some inside perspective from the host herself, Tanya Memme, you want to watch this. We're hopefully going to put out a series. We're going to see how people like them. Josh produced and did all the editing for them. So we're really excited about them. This show is not necessarily to promote that, but we have a lot going on. Tanya has been killing it, working her tail off. If you've seen her social media, you have seen how hard she's working to get stuff out there. This is one of the things. There's channel changes coming. This is one of the things that hopefully spread the word, get it out there, and go after you're done watching us, go to her main channel, Tanya Memme Official, and click on that video and check it out. Share it, spread it. If you want more, you have to spread it.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. I
no
love that.
problem.
But yeah,
Oh,
I'm
next
excited about it.
next run of these, if we do one of these, let's do a TikTok live as well. I think we
Yes.
should hit all. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
For
okay.
sure. It is fun. There it is. So the show was called Sell This House. I was on the show for like 15 years. And now we're showing the behind the scenes. I'm commenting on the behind the scenes of what it was like for a very popular home design show back in the day. I get into the nitty gritty of the episodes, which is really fun. You get to see the behind the scenes of a show that was very beloved by a lot of people. And we switched the name to Tell This House instead of Sell This House.
Because we can own this name.
Because we can own this. Don't want to get in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we don't. I mean, it is your perspective on something you did. It is not. Yeah. So if you want to see the real inside scoop, yeah, let's stop talking about it. But hey, like I said, we're very excited about that project, and I will let you take control of the show again, Mr. Zaz.
Anyway, so it's any other questions at the audience from anybody? Nothing else. Just want to wrap up.
I wanted to say a big thank you to Chris jumping in and being part of the show.
Yeah.
Like that's huge. Like I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you.
Huge, Chris. I think we became friends. Oh, very cool. Absolutely. Her content has evolved, and dude, Chris is a real dude.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Fantastic.
Help us spread. If you like this, like let people know. I like doing this. I want to do more as we get better and more refined. I think we have a real show here. And the Tell This House videos, expect more. We have a lot of fun doing this. So
This is a
wrap
blast.
this up.
Yeah. Just real quick, I'm sorry to talk about another show. TRS itself is having a show episode tomorrow.
Yeah.
With our Thomas R. Clark, author.
Thomas R. Clark. Yeah,
Yep,
he
you'll be
does
interviewing him
Splatterpunk
tomorrow.
fiction. If you have not heard of Thomas R. Clark, you probably haven't read Splatterpunk fiction. He is way on top of that whole pile of literature, and he's getting bigger, and he's really doing some amazing things. He has a book coming out. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about how he got started in writing, and I'm going to shut up now. If you are into horror fiction, anything like that, or even want to learn more about writing, watch tomorrow night's show at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Personally, Tanya, Nathaniel, you guys did a fantastic job. You beat the AI. I think it was close to like 3-2. So yeah, well done.
Yay!
I think that was close. It was a close one, but at the end of the day,
I thought we were going to cream AI. I did, but there
Yeah.
were some good bits in there.
Yeah, fantastic work. This was a blast. Well done, Josh. Sorry you disappeared. No, I'm just kidding. Well done again, Josh production. I mean, I really love what you did with the animations and whatnot, and all the editing. So well done by all. This was a lot of fun. I hope we do this again very, very soon. So
Do we still have to play the last AI clip?
what AI
We
clip?
can if you'd like.
I didn't know if there was a part 2 response to her update.
There was. Yeah, there is.
We hear it bad.
You want to go one more?
Someone says, I like our friendship the way it is. I don't want to go on a date, but I'd like to keep talking and flirting. That translates to, I enjoy the attention, connection, and emotional closeness, but I don't want commitment, risk, or escalation. This
Again,
is
what
not
Chris
about
said,
you being undesirable.
Tanya.
This
Yeah.
is about him wanting
Yeah.
the benefits of romance
He's done.
without the
AI.
responsibility of it.
We need an animation
There
of
are
it
a
just
few
dissolving
common
like in
reasons
Final
he might do
Fantasy.
this. He likes validation. He enjoys
We beat
the
it.
emotional intimacy,
Yeah.
but is scared of real
Hey,
dating.
Thank
He
you for
doesn't
watching,
see
everybody.
long-term potential.
I
Thank
do.
you.
Tanya,
Fun.
Tanya, thank you. By the way, this project came up while talking with Tanya about stuff we could do. It came naturally. We thought about it last week. We're doing it this week. It happened that fast.
So fun.
So thank you for helping us create it, coming up with ideas and shopping it around. I want to thank everybody for watching. Absolutely, Zaz and Josh they did all this work. This is all them, and it made it so easy on Tanya and I. So thanks, guys.
Very much so. Thank you, guys.
Hey, Nathaniel, we did it. We did it.
We did a thing.
We did the thing. We did the thing. All right, guys,
Peace.
take care.
This was so fun. Bye.
Have a great night, everybody.